Who's there?
¿Va a ser el video ahora?
Yeah.
¿Y aquí en esa posición?
See?
Eso sí. ¿Quiere un poquito la cama más arriba o no?
No, I don't know how to fucking do this fucking thing again.
¿Es difícil o fácil?
No, it's not legal out of it. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm back. ¿Qué pasa?
Yo nunca había mirado así.
What's up, David, Manny? How are you guys? There they go. Jason, what's up, brother? 3 black guys with baseball bats. That's good shit. 3 black guys with baseball bats. Hi there. What's new? ¿Tú puedes traerme un cafecito? Sí. Yeah.
Así dientes.
Okay.
Con cremita.
Tell me something good. I'm sitting here in bed bored, so fucking come on, YouTube people. What's going on? Got it's been a long time, baseball bat. I got a good story for you guys. I'll wait for some more people to get on. You're gonna love this one. When I got arrested in Japan coming back on the airplane. I haven't spoken to Carlos, Ryan, in, how long has it been? I haven't spoken to Carlos in maybe a week. So, hey, if you guys go to, I know everybody heard about this bomb shit going off in Israel. The fuckers that supposedly hit the hospital with the bomb, right? I don't know how many of you watch this stuff, but it's kind of funny. But it's not funny, but the way they spin shit. So everyone blamed Israel for blowing up a hospital. And if you know Israel, it's possible if they did it, but it would have been an accident. They wouldn't do that shit on purpose, that's for sure. So these fuckers, the hospital gets blown up, and they immediately start blaming it on Israel. Then about a day later, Israel does their little investigation, and I put the recording on my Instagram channel. These idiots over there, Hamas, they sent off a missile, and it did a fucking U-turn. It did a U-turn. It did a U-turn, and they hit themselves, the dumb fucks. So anyway, go to Instagram, and you could listen to the whole thing. It's in Arab, but they do the translation on the bottom. So back, let me see, how are we going here? Come to California. I'm going to New York in somewhere in November, sometime in November, maybe November, somewhere around 13th, 14th, 15th. New York City, I found out today. I went to California once, Manny. Didn't like it. Sorry, brother. My daughter's doing good. Thanks for asking. Never did, Ryan, I never did any jiu-jitsu. I did something called Chin Na, where jiu-jitsu actually originated from. So jiu-jitsu's on the ground. There's a lot of rules. You don't want to go to the ground if you don't have to. Imagine trying to take someone to the ground on concrete, first of all. And then everything's exposed, your eyes, your ears, your groin. So when they do jiu-jitsu, there's a lot of rules. You can't bite, you can't poke the eyes. There's a lot of things you can't do, but it's better than nothing. But there are some Brazilian jiu-jitsu guys that have 0 rules. If you can find a club that does that, no rules, no gi jiu-jitsu, that's the best one. Oh, and Maite, thank you. Hi, Maite. Yeah, I've got a friend in Israel, and believe it or not, he's a Palestinian, Israeli Palestinian, so You know, they're tolerated, put it that way. And he swears the Israelis bombed the hospital, and actually it didn't even hit the hospital. It hit the fucking parking lot. Hospital's still there if anyone looks. Hospital is still there. It hit the parking lot. It hit a bunch of cars. Minimal casualties, and the whole world went ape shit. And if you look at the riots going on because of the shit, the lies in the news, I think, wow, why would these people in the news do this? Why? Because they sit there, these news fuckers, and they go, what's better news? Well, if we blame it on the Jews, we'll have some really good news for 24 hours. Who cares who dies? And then we'll clean it up. And in 24 hours, when we find out the truth, well, they know the truth, we'll clean it up, and fuck it. Then we even have better news. So they don't care who dies. No, I speak to A-Light. No, I speak to A-Light. He didn't run. No one's running me off. That's for damn sure. How much of the second book have you completed? I've completed 25% of it, maybe. Do you think World War III? I don't know about that, but if you guys, anyone believes in the Bible, it's when you see the fall of Damascus, start ducking. Yeah, collab with Joey Merlino. He's down the street from me. He's a good guy. He's really good. I don't know what he's doing. I know he's doing something. I haven't checked out his channel. Had a friend of mine tell me the other day he's doing. Actually, I was supposed to go see him because he didn't want to talk on the phone, and then my lazy ass was too fucking tired, so I went back to sleep. Who's 100 pounds overweight, motherfucker? Me? Hey, me. A little bit of gray. There was an Israel jet flying over at the same time. Well, here's the thing. If there's an Israel jet flying over at the same time, there's no video of it. There's no video, and when Israelis drop a bomb, you see a crater. There's no crater. There's no crater. It was a small fucking little rocket that just went sideways, and that's it. And I heard someone, why are you talking about Israel? Because what else is there to talk about? Same old mob bullshit. All right, George. Platypus. Who's Jeff Nadu? Anybody know who Jeff Nadu? Jeff Nadu chased you off YouTube. Who the fuck is that? I've never heard of him. Anybody want to elaborate on this Jeff Nadu guy who chased me off of YouTube? Anyway, I got a story for you, but it's not a chilly story. So I get arrested in Japan. Okay. Anyway, let me tell you a story. I'm in immigration in Tokyo, and I'm getting deported. So they come and they get me, and it's the feds. I got some Japanese police. I got some feds, and we get on the fucking airplane, and I'm sitting next to this. Well, that's kind of boring. Anyway, so they send me to Guam. That's where they send me. Okay, so I get on the airplane. I'm with a big fat Japanese guy. No big deal. I get to Guam because that's the very first U.S. soil. When I get into Guam, the prison is It's like one of these things that are on locked up abroad. It's shithole, but they say 10 people a year escape, but there's nowhere to go because you're stuck on a small island. So they say escape if you want to, but you can't get the fuck out of there. So anyway, I'm in there, and the first thing they do is they give me a shower, and the water is fucking boiling water, boiling. You can't, you got to get on the fucking water, and you got to go like this, maybe, if you can. It's 120 degrees, it's hot as can be, and they throw me in a cell, and all I have is a slab. Nothing to sleep on, just like a piece of cement. So anyway, I'm trying to sleep, and there's this fat fucking Chinaman in the other cell across the hall, and he's snoring like a bear, right? He's snoring and snoring. So I don't get any sleep. I'm sweating, I'm itching, because I hadn't had a shower in I don't know how long. And I finally fall asleep. When I wake up, they had slid some of my meals, breakfast, lunch, and shit, dinner, under the door. So I open the little styrofoam thing, and I got these fish. They look like bait. Long fucking fish with the heads and everything on them. Just opened up down the middle. So that was my experience in Guam. So I finally go in front of a judge in Guam. It was a quick arraignment. And they asked me if I'm going to plead guilty or not guilty. Of course, I'm going to say not guilty. And I'm in Guam for maybe 10 days. And then the marshals come to get me to take me back to Miami. Now I'm starving. Because the Guam, I don't know what you call them, Guamanians, Guamans, whatever. They're like Hawaiians. They eat fucked up stuff, right? And big people over there. So I'm not eating much. And I'm in the hole the whole time. So I'm starving. So I get in the airplane. They put me on Japan Airlines. They put me on the back. So if anyone's ever on a regular airplane, if you're on a commercial airline, a lot of prisoners are on the back. You wouldn't know it because they go on first. So if you go back towards the toilet, look and see if there's someone sitting in the middle of two guys, obviously, and look down to see if their hands are covered with like a shirt. Because what they do is they cuff you, and then they put a shirt or something over your hands. And there's plenty of prisoners that go back and forth because the feds ain't paying for shit. So anyway, I'm in the back there. And the only ones that know I'm arrested are the stewardess, right? A couple hotties too. So, first thing happened, before I get on the airplane, they pick me up and they bring me, I don't know, to some office. And there's this young guy. He was a marshal. He was big. He's got to be 24, 25 years old. And we're getting ready to leave to go to the airport. And I'm handcuffed and I'm in the elevator and I'm facing everybody. And he screams it at the top of his fucking lungs. Turn the fuck around and face the wall. So here I'm thinking, I'm like, oh boy, this is gonna be a long fucking trip. This was like an army dude screaming at me for nothing. And I told him, this how the fuck it's gonna be? Are you fucking kidding me? So he was showing off. I found out later because we get in the airplane and he goes, hey, that thing in the elevator, I'm sorry. I just had to make it look good in front of my boss. I said, all right, I thought you were a real dick, man. He goes, what do you want to eat? I said, I'm fucking starving. So he calls the stewardess over and he says, because they got plenty of food there. He goes, bring as much as, give him as much as he wants. So I'm eating my ass off. I'm eating and eating and eating. I haven't eaten for days. I'm eating and eating and eating. Well, now it's time to go to the bathroom. And I'm shackled. Okay? Jeezy, I can see you, but I can't hear you. You can't talk here, but you can text. So I gotta go to the bathroom. So I tell the marshals, listen, gotta go to the bathroom. He goes, all right, get up. Go to the back, open up the bathroom. They uncuff my left hand. So I got my fucking shackles on, and around my waist, they got me cuffed to my waist. So they uncuff my left hand. So my right hand is still cuffed to my fucking waist. And I go, I'm right-handed. He goes, you're gonna have to deal with it. So I think, all right, I can deal with left-handed fucking asswipe. That I could deal with. I sit down on the toilet, I go to shut the door, and he puts his foot in it. And I go, what are you doing, man? He goes, oh, no. The door stays open. Now, I'm on fucking Japan Airlines with the hot ass stewardess going back and forth with the door wide open. I said, you motherfucker. I said, all right, I got you. Put my pants up. I said, never mind. Let's sit back in the chair. So now, I got gassed. I got gas, boy. And I let that bitch rip all the way to Hawaii. I was this close too. And when we landed in Hawaii, I told these guys, I said, listen, if you don't take me straight to the bathroom, I mean, do not pass go, do not collect $200 fucking dollars. Take me straight to the bathroom. I'm gonna shit my pants right here, and we're gonna deal with this all the way to California. Because they took me from Guam, then to Hawaii, and then to California, and then who the fuck knows where, picking up all these fucking people. He knew I meant business. So now I'm shackled to about 12 other people. Okay, so thank God I was number one. It's the funniest scene you've ever seen. We're in the airport in Hawaii. Everyone's chained together, and I'm telling them, you better get me to the bathroom now. And we're all running right across the fucking airport, shackled together. Because I'm ready to bust. They open the door, of course, and they've got me still handcuffed to one guy. So I'm in the stall with this poor black dude's arm in the stall with me while his head is trying to stay out because it wouldn't uncuff me from the whole chain. And that's the story. I thought that'd be a really good one. Pretty fucking funny, isn't it? All right, so now I'm Fat Boy. Yeah, that's me, Fat Boy.
¿Tu finito? ¿En vivo? Ok. ¿Y qué amiguita? Y entonces...
So, what is... I don't know, I've been doing this shit. 17 minutes is too long. What's going on, brother? Hey, George from Arizona. I missed everybody too. You know how it goes. No, I didn't meet up with Joey Merlino. He's here. He's in Boca. He's 10 minutes from me. 15. Oh, he's a mob content creator. He talks mob history and interviews informants. Well, he interviews informants. He won't be interviewing me. Nick, I've been home, just doing shit, you know? I told people last night, I was like, how much shit can you talk on Mafia shit that kind of gets, to me, it gets old. I mean, I know you guys like it because you didn't live it, but when you live it and you say the same shit over and over and over, it kind of gets, and then all these people ratting on each other and these liars, it kind of got, you know, it's fucking boring. I met Carlos Ryan through a friend of mine in, it was in Miramar when I was 15 years old. Let's see who's got it. What? Okay, let's see, hold on. Exhausted ex-mobsters, exactly right. Who's Who's a confidential informant? Me? Get the fuck out of here. You ain't got nothing on me. No one will ever get anything on me. Ever. Listen, if I was a rat, it would have came out a long time ago, don't you think? Someone would have had something by now. Someone would have came forward and said, hey, you told on me? No, you'll never see it. It never happened. Now, when I disappear for a fucking year, yeah, that's easy to start dropping bullshit, but what happened to... That's disgusting. That's funny. What happened to going to New York City? That's all I know for now. What happened to, what's his name? The guy that used to hang out with A-Light. Gene Barillo. What happened to him? No, I know he got locked up, but don't know what for. I did watch the video, Ryan, of the guy slapping, what's his name? That was kind of stupid. Don't know why he would do that. Do you play Fortnite? No, I don't play any games. Sorry. Janero, I remember you, buddy. Okay. You had girlfriend problem at the time. Am I right? You ever seen a UFO? Huh. I think I did. Not sure 100%, but I believe in them 100%, but I think I might have seen one. I don't know, it was a round light in the sky. It was as round as a fucking basketball, and it just sat there. It didn't move, and then finally just disappeared. That's all I know. Yeah, my buddy Natty, he tried to set me up. Everybody knows that. Wore a wire, tried to get me to do something. Then the feds dropped the wire. They put the whole tape recording in my mailbox. Then he ended up dying, so. Yeah, Gene is, I don't think does too well with the women, to be honest. Go back to, oh, well, that's good if he's not getting in trouble, that's for sure. Wow. I saw a UFO, huh? Cool shit. I think it's an attacker. It ends up being some mob fanboy looking for an autograph. That's funny. I heard of Mikey Scars, but I don't know him. Duck fart. That's a good one. Natty dead. Yep. You didn't read he was an informant. He is an informant. I'm telling you right now. Natty's a rat. He's a rat. He tried to take down Chili. That didn't work. Let me tell you what happened with Natty. That'll give you some. Natty did some time, was really close to Chili. And he was he was a good earner, but he was also a bullshitter. he would gamble, and he'd never pay. He wouldn't, if he'd lose, he didn't pay. He just, and then Chili's would always fucking get him out of trouble. So Natty was reckless. He was wild. He made a lot of money for Chili. And he thought that when the books were open, he was going to get straightened out. And everyone else thought, well, what happened was he didn't. He got passed right over. And Natty got so pissed off that he didn't get made. He said, fuck this. He did 7 years or something like that. And realized that there were guys that just got in. There was one guy, I can't say his name, he went from the Colombos and he jumped over to Bananos, and he was only with the Bananos for 2 years, and they put him on in the books. So, and he's still alive. So Natty got really jealous, and he was like, fuck, if I'm not going to be straightened out, then I'm taking everybody down. So he walks into Paul Schwartz, and that's the prosecutor down here in Florida. Well, back in my days. Schwartz is the one who got everyone on organized crime. So Natty walks into Paul Schwartz's office and says, I'm here to take down Chili, the whole Banana crew, and especially Chili. And the deal was for $500,000, $400,000. So Natty tells his girlfriend what he's doing. He met his girlfriend on Craigslist. Go figure. Natty puts these ads out. This is how weird he is. He puts these ads out, and I need a helper around the house, like a personal secretary, pays $1,000 a week. And it's like, all right, who the fuck's gonna pay someone $1,000 a week to do nothing? I mean, really, literally do nothing. Then he ends up trying to, then it becomes his girlfriend. So he buys her some titties on stolen credit cards, and it's like what are the Bonnie? They're like Bonnie and Clyde, all right, but two goofballs. So anyway, he tells his girlfriend that he's going to do this, that he's going to take down the mob. I get a call from somebody and tells me, hey, be careful, so-and-so's no good. And I'm like, usually when someone's no good, they got arrested, right? They got popped, and they're going to cooperate. So we're thinking, well, how? Nah, it's bullshit. It's drunk talk, because what happened one night was Natty got drunk, and he started talking, I'm going to take down the mob, I'm going to do this, I'm going to cooperate. So I called a friend, and he goes, don't listen to Natty, he was drunk, blah, blah, blah. And he does. Natty used to talk so much shit when he was drunk, and the next morning you wake up and what did I say? So it was figured drunk talk. Then, what happens? I'm with my wife at the Hollywood Beach Resort, and I'm with Natty. And he's with this guy, and I had a really, really bad feeling about this fucking dude. I mean, my radar went off. I'm like, Natty, this guy, I don't know who he is. I don't like him. He's asking some fucked up questions. Just, let me get the fuck out of here. So he goes, all right, Cooch, everything cool. Well, Natty gets a few drinks into him. And, we have dinner on the beach. And he leaves. Then 15 minutes later, he comes knocking on my hotel door. And he goes, Cooch, I need your help. And I go, what's up? He goes, listen, I'm in big trouble. I'm in real deep trouble. I said, well, what happened? He goes, I've been cooperating with the feds. My fucking heart came out of my ass. I'm thinking, oh, I'm fucked. This guy's a rat. All these things that I've been not doing. He goes, but I don't want to go through with it. I go, what'd you do? He goes, I wore a wire on this one. I wore a wire on Chili. I wore a wire on this guy. And he goes, but I can't go through with it. I go, well, he goes, I was pissed off, and I tried to make some money. I didn't have any money. They're going to give me X, Y, and Z, $400,000 and this shit and that shit. And I'm like, oh no. So he's telling me this, but I'm also thinking, when he's saying this, I'm getting recorded. So I'm pretty careful with what I say. And I say, all right, Natty, well, let's talk tomorrow, all right? Well, I go back and I tell my wife what happened, and she goes, he wouldn't dare, would he? And I go, I don't know, would he? He was always really jealous of me for whatever reason, really jealous, and I always knew it. So would he try to take me down? Sure, couldn't put it past him. Well, then I was trying to, like, since he didn't want to go through with it, I was thinking, do I tell the guys down south that he's a rat? Do I even want to get involved in this? Because they're going to clip him, right? Do I want to get involved in this shit? So I'm kind of bouncing this shit around in my head. A few days later, because the guys down south already told me, don't listen to that. Don't listen to what you hear. It's drunk talk. He's not a rat. Natty's no rat. There's no reason for him to rat. I'm like, okay. So then a few days later, I get a call from a friend down south, and he goes, stay away from Natty. I go, what happened? He goes, he's no good. I go, how do you know? His girlfriend, okay? His girlfriend got a copy of the agreement he made with the government. He signed his fucking name. I, Natal Pissarro, blah, blah, blah. Gonna cooperate, and he put all the information on everyone in the mob, everyone he's gonna take down. She got a copy of it and faxed it down fucking south with Natty's signature on it. And I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So I got him out of it. And I can't tell you how, because I'll go to jail. That's a real fucking bummer, isn't it? But the bottom line was, everybody knew he was a rat. And after that, it was like, all right, he got out of it. In other words, he wasn't able to cooperate anymore. He couldn't cooperate, and if he did, his cooperation would have been no good. Absolutely no good. He was completely tarnished. So that's that. Let's see. What do we got here? Oh, fucking keep your BS stories for bedtime. Let's see. Let me back up here. Daughter's doing good. He died. Well, there's a couple theories. He choked to death when he was sleeping. But also there might have been some drugs involved. So I haven't seen MSCS for a while, but yeah. Now, there was some videos with Natty on my channel that were absolutely fucking hilarious. Some of the best ones I had was with him, actually. So that kind of sucks. Yeah, he did act like he was made. He could have been made. He knew all the lingo. He actually had a problem once where, with, what was it, the boss, Costello, he fucking punched his nephew in the face, and they got called down to New York. It was a big thing, but that's what he did, Jay Bizzle. He bet both sides, and he would always win, because he can't fucking lose, right? And then when they come looking for money, there you go. Was who a hooker? No, I don't know if she was a hooker, but she answered his Craigslist ad, so, Jerry was a good guy. All right, guys. Let's fucking 35 minutes here yapping. You like these glasses? Jeffrey Dahmer? Seen some Jeffrey Dahmer shit. Yeah, Ciro, his friend, what's his name? Ciro DePazio. Yeah, all of his friends, all of Natty's friends, Natty thought all his friends were trying to bang his girlfriends. He would blame his girlfriend, oh, you want to sleep with this guy, you want to sleep, he'd do it to all of his friends. And you have to convince him that you're not trying to bang his girlfriend. It was fucking sick. Who's in Medellin? Well, Halloween, fuck Colombia right now. You gotta be crazy. Carlos tells me he's ready to come over to cross the goddamn border. How do you say your name? Brantley Israel. Hi, Brantley Israel. There you go. Oh shit. Battery. Funny as hell. Yes, and I wear the hat. That was the chin, exactly. Yeah, the chin's nephew. What was I thinking? I was thinking, what did I say? I said fucking, man, I'm getting old. It was the chin's nephew. You were right on the money. How much? See, Lomia, how much are the units going for? Tell me. In what state? Jasmine Runner, if you want to be caught up, you're just going to have to watch it from the beginning. Sorry. Jersey car shop. You pull up in a Thunderbird. Who are you talking about? Chili would pull up in a Thunderbird? Chili used to drive a red Mercedes. Ryan Natty's dead. Fuck, I don't know. Well, Paul Castellano got hit. I was a kid. Jasmine, who am I? No, I'm a nobody. I'm just a man passing by. That's it. Yes, I got the recording with Natty. I still have it. I actually played it. It's on one of the videos on YouTube. That it's probably not there. I'm gonna turn. I know the. Oh, listen. There's a lot of videos obviously that disappeared. They're there. They're just been shut off. But I'll turn them back on so you can go and listen to some throwbacks. Damn, you motherfuckers write faster than I can read. Ooh, Paul. Smart man, Paul. Smart man, Paul D. 412. All right, people. Let's cut it off in 5:40 in 5 minutes. 5 minutes, we're done. Or maybe sooner, because I'm getting bored. All right, gentlemen, you all have a good evening, and put your notifications on, because maybe we'll do this more often. It's a little easier to do live, just shoot from the hip. I look like a fat Paul Newman. Forget about him. Like 230 pounds. I should be. 200's good. I'm 230, you know, but 30 of it's below the waist. Good night, Melinda. All right, knocking off, everybody. Good night, George, Duck Fart, Melinda, Josh. Ain't too goddamn lengthy, Josh. Gennaro, good night. Ryan, good night. Oops. And we out of here. Good night, guys.